There is a gentle hum filling the airport, like the calm before something special unfolds. Fans stand close together, not rushing, not shouting, just waiting with soft smiles and hopeful eyes. Some hold their light sticks close to their chests, others clutch small banners, but everyone shares the same quiet excitement. It feels less like a crowd and more like a space filled with warmth. As the doors open, the familiar wave of emotion rises, and then they appear. The members walk in together, relaxed and close, like they were carrying a piece of home with them. RM leads with his calm presence, exchanging warm glances with fans. Jin follows, smiling brightly, his energy playful but comforting at the same time. J-Hope radiates happiness, waving as if he's greeting each fan personally. But today, there's something especially soft about Jungkook. He walks in bundled up in cozy layers, his hoodie slightly oversized, sleeves covering part of his hands. There's a calmness to him, a quiet happiness that feels different from his usual playful energy. His eyes sparkle, but in a gentle way, like he's completely at ease, just enjoying the moment. He stays close to the members, occasionally leaning toward them, brushing shoulders in a way that feels natural and comforting. At one point, he softly laughs at something Jimin says, his smile widening as he lowers his head slightly, almost shy. Fans notice immediately. There's a collective awe that spreads through the crowd, not loud but full of affection. It's the kind of reaction that comes from seeing someone you care about looking truly content. Jungkook glances around, taking in the fans, and instead of his usual energetic gestures, he lifts his hand slowly and gives a soft, lingering wave. It feels personal, like he's really seeing them, not just passing by. Jimin stays close to him, their steps naturally syncing. He nudges Jungkook lightly, teasing him, and Jungkook responds with a small grin, leaning slightly into him for a second before straightening up again. The interaction is brief, but it's filled with warmth. Young notices too, stepping closer and saying something that makes Jungkook laugh quietly. It's not loud or exaggerated, just a genuine, cozy kind of laughter that makes his eyes crinkle. Even Suga, walking beside them, glances over with a faint smile, clearly enjoying the peaceful mood. Jin throws an arm around Jungkook's shoulder for a moment, pulling him in close in a brotherly way. And Jungkook does to resist. In fact, he leans into it just a little more, completely at ease. There's no rush in his movements today. He pauses briefly, looking at the fans again. Some are holding signs with messages just for him, and you can see it in his expression. He's touched. He places his hand over his heart, bowing slightly, a quiet but deeply sincere gesture. J-Hope, noticing the moment, softly cheers him on, adding a bit of brightness, but even that feels gentle today, matching the overall mood. The members gather together for a second, naturally forming their circle again. Jungkook stands right in the middle this time, looking around at each of them with a soft smile, like he's soaking it all in, the comfort, the familiarity, the love. Fans continue watching, many with tears in their eyes, not from sadness, but from how peaceful and real everything feels. As they begin walking toward the gates, Jungkook lingers just a little longer than usual. He turns back more than once, giving small waves, each one slow and meaningful. There's no rush to leave the moment behind. And just before he disappears from view, he does something simple, but unforgettable. He pulls his sleeves over his hands again, gives a tiny, almost shy smile, and offers one last soft wave. It's not flashy, it's not loud, but it stays with you, because in that moment, Jungkook is just a global superstar heading to another tour stop. He's someone who feels safe, happy, and surrounded by love, and is not afraid to show it in the quietest, most genuine way. And as the doors close behind them, the crowd does erupt. It settles into something warm, into something lasting. Because sometimes the softest moments are the ones that mean the most.